Welcome to Honors Geometry Lesson 3.4, Find and Use Slopes of Lines. Today we're going to talk about how to find a slope, and we're going to talk about parallel lines and perpendicular lines as they relate to slope. Slope is a comparison of the vertical change to the horizontal change of a line. This comparison can be written several ways. Slope equals y over 1 equals the change in y over the change in x, my favorite, delta y over delta x, and as the difference of y coordinates and x coordinates. Again, that would be y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Now let's talk a little bit about slopes as they relate to a coordinate plane. In a coordinate plane, negative slope falls from left to right. It will be downhill from left to right. Positive slope rises from left to right. That's going uphill from left to right in a coordinate plane. A zero slope will be a horizontal line. It won't go up, it won't go down, it will just be a horizontal line. And undefined slope is a vertical line. You usually get undefined slope when the change in x is 0. Alright, let's see how that works with a pair of points. Find the slope of a line that passes through 7, 9, and 3, negative 3. Now the tough choice for you is going to be, okay, do I make this x sub 1 x sub 2? Sorry, x sub 1 y sub 1 or x sub 2 y sub 2? Will that even make a difference? Well, let's check it out. I personally think that this would make more sense for this to be the x sub 2 y sub 2. So 9 minus a negative 3 over 7 minus a negative 3, 12 over 4, that would be a slope of 3. But what? Wait, what would have happened if you would have made that your x sub 2, y sub 2? Would that have made any difference at all? There it is. And I'm not sure you can see that behind my face, so I'll move it over. If you make this the x sub 2, y sub 2, negative 3 minus 9 over 3 minus 7, negative 12 over negative 4, slope of 3, it doesn't make a difference at all which point you choose. Of course, if you use delta y over delta x, you just go from the left to right. From 9 to negative 3, how much did y change? Negative 12, and it went down 12. And from the change in x, 7 to 3, well, that went down 4. So delta y over delta x, negative 12 over negative 4, slope is 3. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Really, I don't mind which way you choose, whichever you like best. Okay, the parallel lines postulate says, in a coordinate plane, non-vertical lines are parallel if and only if their slopes are equal. And it says any two vertical lines are parallel. So to see if lines are parallel in a coordinate plane, see if they have the same slope or not, or their slopes are equal. And the perpendicular line postulate says in a coordinate plane, non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if their slopes are opposite reciprocals. Also, their product is negative 1. And I don't think you can see that down there. Let me raise that up a little bit. There you go. Horizontal lines are perpendicular to vertical lines also. That's part of the perpendicular lines postulate. So if one line has a slope of 2/3, the perpendicular line will have a slope of negative 3/2, and when you multiply 2/3 times negative 3/2, you get negative 1, the slope of the the product of the slope is -1. This will conclude Honors Geometry 3.4, Find and Use Slopes of Lines.